Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to St. Clair's Homecoming 2022. Myself and Mr. Maru, St. Clair High School principal, are going to bring today's parade to you. Beautiful sunny Sunday right along the St. Clair River. You can see the representatives from the St. Clair City Police and fire trucks in the distance. As they approach, it gets pretty loud, so I doubt we'll be talking very much. But I'd like to welcome Mr. Maru joining me alongside.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Miller.
Getting some help from Ryan Wiley today, too, who's doing our production. We're grateful for that, coming out on a Sunday. It's great weather for today's event. Of course, it's always sunny in St. Clair. Chief Raker and Chief Westrick from the police and fire department, respectively. We've also got representatives from the military, providing an honor guard procession here. I'm grateful for their service, not only prior to today, but for being here at today's events and at the majority of our home football games where they display the colors during the national anthem. Got a really nice red and blue crowd out along M29 here, adjacent to Palmer Park. It's always good to see the city turn out. Coming into view are our varsity cheer team.
Varsity cheer team is coached by Melissa Westrick, Heather Mills, and Casey Rebecki.
As they say, without the cheerleaders, it's just a game, right? Just coming into view here, I believe you're going to see the Grand Marshal, Mr. Paul Dingeman, with his wife Mary Ellen. Mr. Dingeman is just a local treasure. In fact, I'm his inadequate substitute today. Mr. Dingeman has been running Channel 6 CTV since its inception.
Does a lot of great things for our community.
Oh my gosh, just an absolute treasure. We've got our foreign exchange students coming up right now. I have not met them. These are your students, but
Yes.
Martina and Gabriel.
And Ricardo.
And Ricardo, or Gabrielle and Ricardo. Welcome to America. It's always a fun event for them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Different than their experience.
It's kind of cool having one from Spain, one from France, and one from Italy. We have a little bit of a
little European flavor.
Yeah.
We've got our junior cheer.
We've made the transition to TAFL this season, and our cheer program is excited to have our junior cheerleaders and all of their volunteers coming along to join.
Well, I've been told that the transition has gone pretty smoothly, so I'm glad to hear that. There's always concerns when you join an organization outside the local area, but the initial reports are good, and I hope that they continue to have success and build all of our programs.
Absolutely.
And we have some junior football players coming up. I think that program's led somewhat by Jillian Bishop.
Her and Coach Bishop, I know, have been putting a lot of time in. Been super excited.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know the number of participants, but we've got a good representation in front of us, so always proudly wearing the red and blue. And some good parents there offering support. All programs require parental involvement to make it a success. Then we've got our JV football team.
Coach Fox. Boys have had a great season.
Coach Fox, longtime coach. Lots of athletes have been led by him. He's very reserved. These are not the events that he chooses, but he's a good guy. All right. So we have looks like freshman volleyball coming up. Is that who I'm looking at? Or right there in the float. Yep, Miss Coach Weichert. Very solid program.
Virginia's energy is contagious.
There is no doubt about that. I think we have JV volleyball afterwards. That's a great activity to watch. If you've never seen a volleyball match, it's very high energy and very competitive. Swim and divers coming up here.
Girls cross country.
Excuse me. Thank you for the correction. Girls cross country.
Laura McDowell.
Doing the coaching.
First year coach.
Yep.
Done a lot.
That is a lot of work. That's a lot of early mornings. Now we've got the swim and dive team. Coach Likens. Yeah, Coach Likens leading the way there. Excuse me.
She does a lot for our district between coaching and also the Blue Water Swim.
Yeah, there is no doubt. And this is a program that's had long-term success. It is just like cross country. It's a lonely sport requiring a lot of personal investment. Proud of our kids' involvement.
JV
cheer coming up.
Coach Koo.
With Coach Koo, yeah. And then we've got a float tucked in here. Looks like.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is. At the class of 2024. Is that right? Here's the class of 2023 with a float entry this year.
With our Elvis.
Don't always have floats in the St. Clair homecoming parade, but it's nice to have that here this year.
Yeah, we had some strong parent support, and they took it on.
Yeah, that's fun. It's fun. It's a lot of work, and it's a cumbersome thing, but if you have parents, again, parents are interested in doing it, then they're good. Okay. We got tennis coming up here. Cassie Pino coaches the boys tennis team. Always an annual powerhouse. Tennis regional should be approaching pretty soon.
Yeah, they lost half of their lineup this year. I know it's been hard work, for the kids,
Yep.
but they had a good season.
Varsity soccer approaching us here right now. Jessica Jones taking over the coaching ranks there. Got some other support staff helping out. Boys soccer is a young team this year, but we know that they're competitive. Glad to have them represented. And of course, we've got the Marching Saints coming up under the direction of Mr. Micah Voles. Micah does a lot for St. Clair High School.
Sure does. Marching Saints preparing for a Disney trip again in November. Recently, they've had lots of success at performances at downtown and Frankenmuth, but they're looking forward to taking Orlando
by storm, so to speak. Actually, this Tuesday, which I think is the 10th, as I'm looking at it, they're hosting the MSBOA Marching Band Festival at East China Stadium. St. Clair and Marine City High School are both, I think, co-sharing or co-sponsoring that. is an event worth your time. Just spectacular.
Just be sure to arrive early.
No doubt. It is a ticketed event. I think tickets are generally around $3, so I don't know that if that's still the same, but that's generally been the case. So we've got some of our representatives. You want to talk about your students?
Sure. Freshman court. We have Sylvie Larch. Parents are Nate and Johanna Larch. Plays basketball and softball, is co-captain of the freshman volleyball team. Nikki Vitale. Parents are Salvatore and Jennifer Vitale. He plays football and wrestling. Our sophomores, Vivian Purgatoni. Parents are Tony and Amy Purgatoni. Enjoys biking, skiing, traveling, and family time. We also have our sophomore, Joey Turner. Parents are Jim and Kimmy Turner, member of baseball and basketball teams, along with Marysville Assembly of God Youth Group. Our juniors, Addison Blank. Parents are Craig and Tara Blank. Addison plays softball, volleyball, basketball, and a member of NHS in our Links program. Our junior representative, Liam Nesbitt. Parents, Bill and Chris Nesbitt. Liam plays football and golf. And now for our seniors. We have Aubrey Donaldson. Parents, Jeremy and Jana Donaldson. Aubrey plays both high school and travel soccer. Ethan is parents David and Danielle Hart. Ethan plays soccer and has been captain for the past 2 years. We have Peyton Lever, parents Abe and Cheryl Lever. Peyton plays volleyball and is in student council in NHS. We have Keegan Malcolm, parents Dean and Michelle Malcolm. Keegan is part of NHS and plays tennis and baseball. Alyssa Van Buskirk.
This is Julia Rausch. They switched the order around.
Parents Patricia and Sean Van Buskirk. Alyssa's a member of Cheer and Yearbook. And Hunter Richardson. Parents John and Joyce Richardson. Hunter plays football, basketball, and runs track. And then
Julia Rausch and Warren Westfall actually just went past. They flipped the order without letting us know. So our bad on that.
Parents Brian and Janelle Rausch, member of wrestling team St. Martin's Lutheran Church and an AP student. And then we have Warren Westfall. Dad is John Westfall. And Warren is part of NHS track and wrestling.
Yep, great kids, great representatives. The boys cross-country team walking past here, just a dominant force. 1,500 miles run before they compete in the state competition. Coach Tommy Brenner hoping to lead them to a 23rd consecutive visit.
And our equestrian team has had a very successful season.
Melissa Rude.
Mm-hmm. Always fun having our horses in the parade.
No doubt. Beautiful animals, but there's always that job at the end.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
And we have varsity volleyball coming up. Michelle Ackett's been a coach at St. Clair High School for some time. Really developed us into a very solid program year in and year out.
Not to mention also established a strong volleyball club.
Yes.
In our community.
Club presence and youth program.
Really longed to have, and
her
and her husband have really put a lot of time into developing that program. They've experienced a little bit of a shock as they were moved up this year.
Yeah, that's one of the challenges of being in the MAC, is that the more success you have, the more complicated and difficult your schedule becomes.
Yeah.
We got varsity football here. Coach Bishop and Tatman and Schindler leading the way. Looking forward to a nice victory against Hazel Park this week. So we've got a game on Friday and a dance on Saturday. What's the arrival time for the dance? About 6:30, do you know? Something like that, 6:30, 6:45? Students are going to have that information. Dance is going to be at St. Clair High School, like it is always, right?
Yep, hoping to have some outdoor activities again, like last year. They really enjoyed themselves setting up some cornhole, so hoping for some good weather so they can continue that new tradition.
That was a nice addition last year. Well, that wraps everything up for us today. I'm glad that we were able to help narrate this year's event. Ryan, I'd like to thank you for your help. And at this point in time, we're going to sign off. Congratulations, St. Clair High School, on another successful homecoming parade, Homecoming 2022.
Go Saints.